Welcome to the video, guys. Interesting topic I have to talk about today, and that is, can you out-exercise a bad diet? The simple answer is no. You cannot out-train a bad diet, and there's a whole number of reasons for this, which I'm going to cover more in depth, but the main one is because not all calories are created equal. When it comes to weight loss, it's not as simple as calories in versus calories out. Because if you think about it, if you're eating 3,000 calories a day and those are coming from fruits, sugars, starches, and vegetables, you're going to look a hell of a lot different than if you've got 3,000 calories coming from KFC, McDonald's, and other high fat, greasy, and oily foods. And this is providing that you are doing the same exercise routine on both diets. So, this brings me to my first point. And if you're eating the KFC, McDonald's, the pizzas with the dairy cheese on them, it's all oily. Like if you put a napkin on it and lifted it up, it'd be covered in grease. If you're pumping in the omelets, the eggs, the poached eggs, the fried eggs, you've got hollandaise sauce on it, etc. And these are more often than not cooked in olive oil or coconut oil, vegetable oil, or even worse, butter. And you simply won't be able to hit your peak training ability if you're consuming the wrong foods, because you won't have the physical endurance to push through your exercise eating the high fat, high grease, high protein, especially when the diet is lacking in simple carbohydrates. And this is because your legs are going to feel so heavy and you'll end up feeling very sluggish and you end up losing your motivation to train. So you also lose the purpose of doing the exercise because we work out to lose weight, get fit, get slim, to benefit our health, to tone up your body, get it nice and taut, and to clarify your mind. And then you just start to work out to burn the calories and get rid of the guilt from the binge meal that you may have had the night before or the day before. Which sucks because you'll end up hating exercise. You'll think of it as the biggest burden and drag when it should be the complete opposite. Exercise is something so essential and healthy for our bodies, and if we're nourishing and fueling ourselves, the desire to do that is going to come naturally. Essentially, diet and exercise are a feedback loop because when you eat well and meet your body's carbohydrate needs, you're motivated to move your body. I guarantee if you have a huge rice meal or a smoothie or cereal and you're sitting in the chair or you're lying down just waiting for the food to digest, you're going to start feeling a lot warmer, you're going to feel your heart rate increase, and you might even start jittering around. Like, I find that I start to bounce my legs and I'm feeling really good, and that's because my body, it's got the fuel and it's ready to pump out what I need to do. So the low carb, high fat diets, the whole keto thing, it is the biggest fraud in the whole weight loss, diet, fitness, and health industry. If you eat these keto diets, low carb, high fat, it is 100% going to weaken your training and hinder your performance and lead to you being hangry. If you've ever tried low carb or you've done it for a couple of days and then tried to train, think about how you felt. It's so hard to push out the power or push out the watts. And this brings me to my next poor diet. And that is if you're simply not eating enough. So when we don't eat enough, we won't have the energy to exercise, and eating a diet super low in carbs and calories is just as dangerous and harmful as a high-fat diet. And maintaining a restrictive diet for a prolonged period, it can lead to reduction in muscle tissue, and it decreases the ability of the muscles that we use day to day to walk, run, lift, and move in general. And when we eat a restrictive diet, we lower our immunity and increase our risk of getting hurt while training because we're not nourishing our bodies properly. We're not allowing it to repair itself and protect itself in order to stay healthy. And I know heaps of girls and guys that slave away at the gym, that they're 6 days a week doing HIIT workouts and they're sticking to a strict and rigorous exercise program, yet they're still not satisfied with how they look and they still have weight to lose because their diet is not up to scratch. And these people are restricting their calories, so they'll go into a big gym session and then they'll have two boiled eggs and a slice of toast for breakfast, which comes to 230 calories, which is absolutely nothing. If you want to be your best, you want to be going for 1,000 calories for breakfast. And then these people doing the strenuous workouts will have, say, a protein shake for lunch, by 4 p.m., they're going to be floundering so hard, they're going to feel like crap. In my adventures of cycling, I meet a lot of people, and I've definitely met my fair share of overweight cyclists and runners. And these people are doing a lot of training. They're pumping out mega miles each week, but it does not look like it at all. And this is because it comes down to their diet. Essentially, it is 80% diet and 20% exercise for weight loss. These people are still so bulky. Yet I'm getting asked, where do you get your protein? Just think about it. Do you think it's the sugars and carbohydrates which fuels the exercise and the body's movement that's keeping them fat, or the protein and the fat? Why is fat called fat if fat doesn't make you fat? Anyway, there's just some food for thought, guys. Let me know your opinions. If you have any questions, any criticisms, put them in the comments section down below. If you like this style of video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.